So this problem says that the store is open for 9 hours total. The total goal for the day is 1,341. I'm assuming that that's dollars. Employee A works 7 hours, employee B works 4 hours, and employee C works 5 hours. What would be the total goal for each person so that all three goals equal 1,341? So assuming that you are expecting each employee to make a certain amount of money per hour, we could say that the employee A would need to make A dollars and after working 7 hours, and an equal ratio for employee B would need to make B dollars working 4 hours, and employee C would earn or produce C dollars working 5 hours. So all three of these ratios would need to be equal to one another if each employee is working at the same rate. Another equation that we can write is that we know that they all three equal up to 1,341. So we can say A plus B plus C is equal to $1,341. So then using these equal ratios to each other, we can make all of these variables be the same variable. So let's say we want to turn them all into A. The first one's already A, so we can just bring it down. The second letter is B. So let's take the relationship between the A fraction and the B fraction is A over 7 is equal to B over 4. So then solving for B, we would multiply both sides by 4. And that would give us 4A over 7 is equal to B, because these two 4's cancel out. So then substituting the 4A over 7 in for B gives us 4A over 7. And then similarly, we want to write C in terms of A. So we can write A over 7 is equal to C over 5, and then multiply both sides by 5 to solve for C, to get that 5A over 7 is equal to C. So we can plug in 5A over 7 for C, and that's equal to 1,341. From here, we have one equation and one variable, so we can solve. If we make a common denominator so we can add our fractions together, we can multiply this by 7 over 7. Then adding our fractions, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 5 is 16, so that makes 16A over 7 is equal to 1,341. So then multiplying both sides by 7 gives us 16A is equal to 9,387, and then dividing both sides by 16, let me give myself a little more room, would be, rounding them to the nearest whole number, A would be equal to 587. So then if A is 587, then we can say that B, we said that B was 4A divided by 7. So we can make that 4 times 587 divided by 7, which simplifying that would be 4 times 587 divided by 7 is 335.4, so that would round to 335 to the nearest dollar. And then for C, C is 5A over 7, so that would be 5 times 587 over 7, which is 5 times 587 divided by 7 is 419. So our three employees would need to make, employee A would need to make $587 a day in the 7 hours, employee B would need to make $335, and employee C would need to make $419. And just to check that, to verify that it does add up to 1,341, 587 plus 335 plus 419 does in fact sum to 1,341. So I hope this was helpful for you. Feel free to leave a question in the comments if you have any questions about this problem or another problem that you'd like to see a video on.